Good morning, campers, and look at that, we're having webcam problems again. Awesome. Don't you just love it when that happens? I do. So, welcome to Cartography for Monday, the 19th of August, 2013. And despite the ever-present technical issues, ringlegoblins.com. Maps, let's take a look at where everything is in the world, because that's super important. So, here we are. Loading, 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 loaded. Here we are. We have mapped out this upper region very recently, and we are currently, or last time we mapped out this lower region, which we ended up having a small issue here, but I think I resolved that. We just never fixed the resolution or re-output the files. So this is our wonderful map, and I think today we should fill in this corner. Don't you guys think? I feel like this would be a good thing to fill. On the other hand, whoa, 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 hold on. No, 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 no. After cartography today, we're going to be doing behind the screen, which is the show where we plan a campaign. So maybe we should do some map making with regards to that campaign, because last time, the campaign we were working on, they went from Fort Redbeard to Splash Mountain, killed an evil gnome, and then went back to Fort Redbeard. So we should kind of figure out what we want to do here, and then map out the area for them. I'm thinking for here we want to do something that is lycanthrope based, because I haven't done any lycanthrope based things. Possibly forever. Oh, good, the webcam's back. Possibly forever. Perhaps just in a long period of time. I'm not really sure. So, let's answer the question: do we need a new map for lycanthropes? Do they need to wander away from Fort Redbeard? And I think the answer is no. I think they can chill here, and we can have them do lycanthrope shit down in like Bergsvale. This was supposed to be Valesburg, not Bergsvale. What the hell happened? Oh, no, because we have Valesburg over here. Yeah. I ended up accidentally naming two places Valesburg. And so I changed one of them back to Bergsvale. Although this is the original Valesburg over here. But now it's Bergsvale, and that's okay. That is okay. So I think we don't actually need a map for here. So let's, in fact, fill in this quadrant down here. All right? Good, good. And as other news, for those of you that may not be aware, recently I acquired a... What the hell? Ah, I don't know why that was missing. I recently acquired a subscription button. So if you guys want, oh, is the camera all fucked up? If you guys want, you can subscribe to me now on Twitch, which is a great way to support me if you feel like it. If you don't feel like it, no pressure. It's cool, but I would appreciate it. Whatever. You'll get access to the cool Twitch emotes that we have coming soon. Coming soon. And in the meantime, let's open up our map files. So we can do this. Opening up map files takes so long because they're buried deep in drive somewhere. Role play, here we go. What maps are we working with here? We are at 1 minus 2. So we're going to steal 1 minus 2. 1 minus 2, which is this. And then we're just going to out to the side. Here's our lovely 1 minus 2. Now we also need to open up our palette. Excellent. And let's also take a quick look at regalgoblins.com/maps/worldmap.png. Here we go. Excellent. All right, so again, this is super fucking rough. It will be changed greatly. We're just below the Red Desert, which is way too big on this world map. So we're kind of plainsy area with some hills. Okay, so it looks like we got some forest, and we'll just make this plainsy, and we'll throw in some hills down here. Cool. So let's go back to this. I should probably kill Winamp. Excellent. So here we go. And now we're going to save this as 2, -2. Hickey or cut? Oh shit, am I bleeding? Yeah, I just shaved in the shower, and I may have cut myself badly. Or possibly, yeah, that is blood. Don't worry about it, guys, it's blood. How bad is that? Oh, it's not that bad. It's a minor cut. I literally hopped out of the shower. I almost didn't put pants on to do this, but then I figured I'd have to stand up at some point. So now I'm wearing, well, I'm wearing shorts, but yeah, I literally just hopped out of bed, shower. So save, no, we already have you saved as 2, 2. Okay, cool. So we're gonna come up here, we're gonna delete, oh, you guys can't see that stuff on the side. Interesting. We're deleting a bunch of layers, all the text. Now we're going to copy all of the layers. You guys, I didn't realize that you couldn't see what I was doing. I mean, I guess I did because I intentionally did that at one point in time, but here, let's select region. Let's see if we can't stretch this out over here. Would that be more or less interesting? Okay, that's fine. Let's edit scene. Here we go. Now here's the full everything. Oh, but now my face is blocking shit. Whatever. At least you guys will be able to see something a little bit more. Cool. So we're taking all these layers. We are duplicating layers. We are then converting all those layers into a smart object, or we could have merged them, doesn't matter. Blending options, 50%. And we are then going to edit, transform, and flip horizontal. That's going to flip just this layer horizontally. Good, now that layer is flipped horizontally. Looks like a mess, but we're going to go through and delete all of the lower layers, the one that we didn't copy, or erase them, not delete them, because we want the actual titles and properties that we've assigned to them. Good. So now we just have this one, which we can double check by doing this. Whoa, city layer is still intact. That's no good. Cool. Clearly we have an issue where there's all these hills that don't need to be there. So the layer was a little too big to begin with. Yeah, there's shit all over this that's not supposed to be there. It's fine. This is the height, the proper height of the layer. So the reason we flipped it is now we know, before we flipped it, let's go back to here. Let's zoom in. So we see this is the layer that we were just working on, or the panel we were just working off, and the forest ends right here on the right side. So we flipped it. That way we can see where the forest would end, because the panel that we were working on before is literally right over here. So we want to see where the forest ends. So we flip the layer and put its transparency down so that we know that the forest is supposed to start right here. We only actually care about these first, like, 20 pixels on the sides, so that we know where these are. So let's go forest layer, and now we just fill in like that. And there's nothing else coming from this side of the screen. Is there anything coming from the top? Yeah, we have some forest and a road coming from the top, so we need to do the same thing with the layer above it. So in the meantime, this layer is now over. Yeah, this forest is actually descending. Cool. So let's open the layer above it, which should be 2, -1. 2, -1, 2, no, there. Okay, cool. So now we're going to just convert to smart object, copy, undo. Good, because we don't want to actually change that layer at all. And then we're going to paste it over here. Blending options, 50%. And then we're going to edit, transform flip vertically, because now where this once was the bottom, now it tells us where the top is. And now we need to fill in our forest layer, which is slightly different these days. That comes out to about here. And we need to draw ourselves a road. Let's grab the right palette color. Now the road, no, go down. The road is supposed, we just flipped it vertically. So this road right here is actually coming, instead of going like this, it's coming down. So we want to keep that same angle and we want it to continue coming, where's my road layer? Something like that. That's how it should be functioning. That looks a little better. You know what, let's zoom in a bit more. Let's get our road. And it goes something like that. And it looks like the forest, if we go back, no, wait, where'd you go? Here we go. The forest is leading right up to the road, but doesn't cross it. So when we go back to our forest layer, over here, we need to fill in some forest, and then we can just, you know, erase forest from the other side. Cool. Let's zoom all the way back out, move this up and over, and let's delete this layer. And let's delete that layer. Cool. So now we have the makings of our map. Let's do, I often like to do, well, I like to do all sorts of things. Let's be honest. Let's get the forest layer down here to kind of force some shit about. Let's look back to what we had going. So I think we're going to let this just be its own thing that's kind of contained and stops, and this will come down like that. So you should come out here. In fact, I think even this stuff up here should be curtailed a little bit more. Not quite so sharp, that's just too... Let's soften this guy's up a bit. Let's do something like this. There we go. That's nice. I think this should kind of bulge out a little bit and then back in. There, I think that forest is done. Now let's grab our road layer and let's continue making our road, which goes out of the picture. So it just kind of goes out here. We don't actually have any roads in this area leading into it from other places. So let's zoom out again. We have, oh my. All right, so we have this region that Palanthas encompasses right here. They got this, except for Valesburg. It's kind of a sore point. They have to take this road all the way around now. Actually, this shit probably can't even be resupplied or reinforced. They would have to go through Valesburg. So this stuff is its own thing. This is its own small, I don't know if I want to call it quite a kingdom, but it probably is. High Pond is the center of that. We have Palanthas over here. Down here we have, what is this? Trila, which is its own kingdom force. We got Tide's End up here, and then over here, these are the free cities. These have no allegiance to anyone. Well, the coast ones are fucked over by Tide's End, and maybe a little few of the inland ones, but mostly these are the free cities. We still haven't figured out what this shit is all about over here. Like, who does this belong to? Who does this belong to? What's this over here? Like, no idea. So, the real question, the current question is, where is this road going? But before we can answer where this road goes, we have to understand the rest of the map. So, I would say, what would I say? Does this road, I mean, look, by the looks of these roads, they're kind of just winding down into this area. It looks like there's something over here, because we got 1, 2, 3 roads headed down here. And why do these fork like this? they shouldn't fork and then both head in the same direction. If they fork, this should come down maybe into here. So maybe there should be something here, or maybe we should like, maybe right here should be a capital that reaches out and spans over this whole area. It's like barely getting blocked by the desert. Maybe they're like, why don't these roads connect? I don't know. Maybe there's some like general animosity between this side and that side. I feel like these roads should connect, honestly. Maybe we'll come back and add a road between Farwater and Valeris. No, because these are all kind of connected and those are connected. They don't need to be connected. There can be trade routes, but not necessarily a road. Maybe it's like a dirt path or something. Who knows? Down here, though, maybe we should come in. Let's do that. Let's have it come in. Let's not have it go out. Let's have it. Whoop, 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 whoop. Good. Road layer. Now you can go out. In here. Why don't you also come down? Look at that. Excellent. So that's that area. What else should be here? We should put some. A lot of lakes around here. We should do fewer lakes because there's a lot of lakes. How many rivers? Oh, where is this river? Maybe we should do a desert. What are you called? Red desert. It's a small desert. It's really small. I mean, honestly, this desert's only like, I don't know, 100 miles across. Maybe that is big. What is this? This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 6 days to go from here to here. So let's call it 8 days to walk from here to here. How far can you walk in a day? You can walk, what, 24 miles in a day-ish? That's kind of what we do. That's our general conversion. Like, clearly you could power through more, but if you're walking every day, you can probably walk about 24 miles a day, I think is what people say. So 24 times 8. Okay, so this is actually like 160 miles, like 200 miles-ish. Okay, so if it's 200 miles here, this is probably like 75 or 60 or something. All right, so it's not actually that ridiculously big or small. It's actually quite large. All right, that doesn't answer what we're doing down here. We're kind of off track today. What sort of terrain things should we have? Oh, we were supposed to add some, we're supposed to get some hills going on because we're just now starting to reach this very hilly region. So let's change this to our hill layer, come down here, and hill it up. Why does the road lead into the hill? I guess because there's towns and hills, the road has to go into the hills. Sweet. And what else are we going to do? Because this looks really bland and boring. There's got to be something cool nearby, right? I just really like the Valesburg area. There's like a river, there's a swamp, there's a lake, there's like this forest, there's mountains, there's hills, like everything is right around. Like it's very well put together, but not every place can be super fucking fascinating. Sometimes you're out here where there's just forest. There's not much going on. There are boring places in the world, sadly. Although, I guess here you could, well, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That's not what we're here to talk about. We're getting derailed very easily, guys. And I blame you, chat. You are the reason we're getting derailed. It's all your fault. Where were we? Here we go. Let's start with some towns, and then we'll work on it from there. So town. Where was the last town? It was fairly close, but not too close. So we can do town, 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 town. Whoa, too big. Town. Tiny towns. Then we can go normal, bigger, bigger. We can go here, and here, and here. There, and there. Wah, nope, misclick. There, and there. Yay. Let me switch this for just a moment. Good, good. Glad I switched that. Okay, and we can come right on back to cartography now. Cool, so now we have some towns. Kind of looks like a constellation right now, which I find interesting and compelling. And what else do we need? You know, we need some music that we can play during this that isn't copywritten. Damn it. It's so unfortunate. Now, where else are we going here? We need... This just looks sad. It's kind of cool, but sad. What could we do that would be compelling around here? Ooh, maybe... Oh, well, hold on. Here we go. Here's something we haven't looked at in a while. We have these things. These, what the fuck do we call them? Monuments slash non-city buildings that we could work with. Excellent. For now, I want to do one thing. I want to... See... What layer is that? Is that like some water? Is there anything else? Are there any other mischievous little bastards that shouldn't be on the outside of the map that are? Yeah, look at this. Ugh. What layer are they on? Are they actually on their own layers? They're properly layered. Lovely. Actually, no. Let's reselect all of you. Figure out exactly how high up that goes. Goes all the way. Because we got to get rid of that shit. That shit is just going to fuck us up in the long term. So we have to go here and down and over. Okay, now let's zoom in and make sure we got it to the exact pixel that we need it to, which it looks like. And then we can just start at the bottom and go delete, delete, delete. Scroll up. Is there anything else that we're missing? Mountains, delete. Okay, has been fixed. And I think there was nothing else that we needed to worry about. Right, down here we're all fine? Yeah, we're fine. Let's drag this back into place. Perfect. On the top. Perfect. Excellent. Now we're back into place. Cool. So where were we? Oh yeah, monuments and non-city buildings. So there could be a temple or a cool crazy crypt or something unusual down in this region. There could also be some ruins. What about a ruined temple? Like a massive, or maybe like a big old battleground that was around here or something. Um, hmm. Yeah, let's do some sort of like ancient battleground that is, I don't know. It doesn't make much sense. Why would there be battleground? Maybe, No, I guess armies just do march across the open, right? Could easily have been an army that was marching up this road and then decided to go straight for here rather than following the road to, catch someone by surprise. Could easily just throw a big battleground down over here. There we go. Battleground. A cursed battleground? A haunted battleground? I don't know. Marshmallow. Oh no, a marshland with a ruined temple. I thought you said a marshmallow something something something. Um, haunted and cursed? Normal. If it's a normal battleground, why is it on the map? Like, I'm sure these things should be on the map, but there should be something unusual about it if we're gonna put it on a map, because there's lots of battlegrounds. It could just be like a famous historic site, like there was a big battle that took place here. I'm not sure. Hmm. Okay. You know what? We'll label battleground and we'll figure out what it is when somebody gets near there. All right. We'll figure out what it is later. I love that strategy. Let future Neil deal with these problems. Okay, so what else could we do around here? There should be something else, not just this one battleground. What about what about throw an actual like something something somewhere? Maybe this is like a holy city. Oh, yeah, that could be some like big important city in the world religion, which is but weird by the way that there's one religion across the world, but it's fantasy. Shut up. People know gods are like legitimately real, as in they come down to earth and do shit all the time. So everyone, subscribes to the one religion because it's very painfully obvious. So we could turn this into like a holy city. Boop. Holy city. And that's why there's a giant battleground nearby. Done. Done. We figured it out. Figured it out. Perfect name for the city, Gotterburg. I don't know why Gotterburg's the perfect name. Yeah, I'm a genius, right? Genius. Thank you. Thank you, damned. So, no, there's only like one religion across the world. So this is just, a battle near a holy city because the gods are fairly well defined. It's not like people will believe in one god and think another one doesn't exist. The whole pantheon of gods exists, and people choose which one to like worship or not worship. Think of it more akin to like Greco-Roman religion. whereas like, oh, there's all these gods and we all believe in all of them. But, I'm a big fan of Athena. I tip, but you're a hunter, so you prefer Apollo or something. While you prefer Starbuck. Yes, we just did that. So let's do some naming. We're going to try starting with the cool city, although every time we start with the cool city, people come up with shit for names, and then we have to come back to it later, but we're going to try it again. We all need some practice warming up our naming convention, okay? So, Raytheon is way too close to Raytheon, which is a military tech firm or research lab. Let's see. Lord of the Ring, I think, is something from another game. Emberstone. Ooh, wow, it's even in red? Oh, it's because I'm... Wait, there we go. Here we go. Emberstone. Good name. Shit, we need to go over here, and we need to copy the layer style. Copy layer style. There we go. Paste layer style. Excellent. Emberstone. All right, and let's get a few more names in here. I actually like Emberstone quite a bit. Here, next town name. Purdale. Fallenshire. And Antiocha. All right, I'll deal with it. Lynn Barrick. Lockham. Ooh, Zitrax. Sounds like a medicine. Whoops. Zitrax. Blah 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 and blah 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 blah. Do not take Zitrax with this, that, or this. That's what it sounds like to me. Okay, and let's go up here. Let's name these small towns. Vergil. It's good. Corbright. Antrag. Star. Equindor. It's too complicated. Farbarn. No. Clemen. And Lothbury. Yay. Now let's move these into proper position. Equindor. You're fine. Antrag. Coorbright, I'm sorry. Vergil. Lefroy. All right. And down here, we will do Protrum. And Rist. And Flotsam. Although I think Flotsam should be First off, that's the name of a city from Dragonlance, which I'm okay using, but you can't have Flotsam not near the ocean. Flotsam has to be near the ocean. No, we have Emberstone, but we can't do Lockstone. Can't do Stoneheart. Yes, I see that it's misspelled. Camperflump, it's not going to happen, buddy. Stop doing it. Lockstein. I saw it the first time you posted it, and I ignored it. And then you started posting it with arrows pointing to it, hoping to catch my eye. And it caught my eye, but it's just kind of like, nope, not using it. Yay! Yay, we've named all these towns. All right, let's change Emberstone. Sweet. Holy City Emberstone. It's just called Emberstone, but I want to remember down the line that it's a holy city, or it should be marked as a... All right, and we need a name for this battlefield. What was the battle that was fought here? Or, this could be just like the Emberstone battlefield, or should have a cool name, right? Don't battlefields have cool names? Like ancient battlefields? Battle of this, battle of that, battle of blah, blah, blah. They're all named after places. So I guess this would be the Battle of Emberstone. So, yeah. That's boring. I don't really know. Ooh. We could name it something like, Battle of Six Armies, blah, 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 but then I'd actually have to know the history around that right now, and then I'd have to, like, write a document about the history of that, and then I'd have to make sure I didn't lose it. That could be slightly bothersome. Why don't we just mark it as Ancient Battlefield? And then when we actually get to the point where we want to do something about it, I'll come back and rename it. But I want to, yeah. Yeah, sounds like a job for future Neil. Done. You got the idea. I can't even pronounce your name, buddy. X1TE? Excite? I don't even know what you're trying to say. I'm sorry. I'm not smart enough to get it, I guess. Cool. So we've done this panel. Now we should move on to this panel, and then we can do this one, and then we can do this one, and hopefully we'll have enough time to do all of that. Although I started a little bit late because I had to shower. I had to answer all those roleplay questions. Coolio. So let's save view now as 3, comma -2, in addition to your 2, comma -2. We'll close that. Yeah, don't save any changes to that sucker. And let's also open 3, comma -1. Okay, which tells us absolutely nothing. Sweet. So, delete all the text layers and duplicate the other layers. Merge them or convert them to a smart object. It doesn't matter. Effect is the same for what we're doing. 50% blended. Edit, transform, flip horizontal. Whoop, whoop. And then we're going to come through and delete everything else that isn't that layer. Well, you know, clear everything else that isn't that layer. Excellent. Now we know the road comes in just about here. It's kind of going like that. And we know that's it, actually. That's everything that is predetermined on this map. Because up here, it's just freaking open plains. So, so how do we got this thing that comes down and through and out that way and out this way, and it should come over here. These things all look like they're converging right about here, maybe here. Yeah, so we'll say they converge here. Which means that we should kind of go a little bit upwards, just whoop, 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 whoop. Down here, then up, and over. That looks terrible. Through, through. Yay, now we have a road. And let's not just have a singular road. Let's have you also fork down this way. Yay! Now we have two roads. Okay. Now we're entering the giant open plainsy area. So we don't have to do much. In fact, we can put some cities fairly far apart. I don't know. I'm not sure what I want to be doing with this area. Kind of struggling. Lack of foresight and planning is getting to be a problem. Let's open 2, -2 again. I want to see what's going on over here. Okay, so this is fairly dense. You know, there's a lot of cities here. And then this kind of goes out to the side. And then when you go out to the side, you enter... I don't know. But we should put something here and something here, which was why the roads work like that. Something here. I think we should start getting into an area where things are fairly far apart. Maybe a little bit bigger. Like where things are days apart. Yeah, days apart. Why did you have me do this? I don't know. What the hell? I'm sorry, I can't be paying attention to that. I don't even know why I started looking at that. Bad camper flump. You're distracting me in the middle of a show to something that could have waited for much, much later. Bad camper flump. I would have gotten that eventually. So, giant open plansy areas. They need water. They have wells. Let's give them a river, though. Let's go back over here. There is a river that's coming this way. It could conceivably do this and then come out down here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's give them some lakes and waters. Give them some rivers. And, whoa, no, you're a small river. Yeah. You're gonna come... I guess you're gonna do something like that. Losing track of my mouse on my mouse pad. La da 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 da. Whoops. Do 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 do. Immediately turn south. No, why are you turning south? Why would they stop building along the river? Right? That doesn't make any sense. Here, so we're gonna do this. Damn it. Stick to the road. Stick to the road. Following the road. Following the road. Through that city. Following the road. Okay. And here we're gonna go long and cross over. And cross over. And over. And aside. And down. Excellent. Okay, what else do we have going on for us over here? Nothing. Literally nothing. This area is a barren wasteland. So, open plains area, cities far apart, few of them. Let's just start naming these places, because this is supposed to be kind of like the open, empty horselands. You know, there's not a lot going on around here. So let's name this place. Ooh, I like Rothen. Let's paste layer style, but let's also get you remotely near your city. Okay, and over here we'll call you. I don't even know why. Oh, I'm wearing headphones because of the mic. That's why. It's like there's no sound. Why do I have these headphones on? Coriton. Although my headphones have been fucking up lately. The channels are getting screwed up. I think I damaged the cord, and now I kind of have to like wiggle it to get the audio to come in both channels evenly. It's kind of making me sad because I really like these headphones. Springview. And they were kind of expensive, and I'm disappointed that they're breaking so soon. But it's probably from my abuse. But still, I need headphones that can handle my abuse. Can't name it Dunkirk. Are you kidding me? Riverburg, McFire, Nevada, Fetters Hot Springs. Well done. Paste their styles. Let's move you down, oh smidgy. Springview is actually pretty solid. Fetters Hot Springs can go here. And over there we'll go Remolved. And we'll do Lorkin. And we'll do Den Polor. We'll do Lorkin. We'll do Den Polar. Yay! Now we've named all these towns. That was not hard. In fact, that was really freaking easy, guys. This is like the easiest map we've ever done, except for the pure water maps. Those are even easier. Yay! Celebration time. So let's, I guess next up is this panel. which is going to be 4 comma 1, right? Because this is 3 comma negative 1, so this should be 4 comma negative 1. Cool. So let's go save as 4 comma negative 1, and we'll start our journey there. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but it felt great. Delete these. Excellent. So what's happening over here? Oh my, that's quite a bit. So let's open 4 comma 0. And let's just do one of these. Duplicate layers, yes. Merge layers, yes. Control A, Control C, back, back, back. We can actually kill this now. Control V. Blending options, 50%. Edit, transform. No, cancel. Cancel. Edit, transform. Flip vertical. Cool. So let's move you down here. Let's grab our forest layer and forest crop across the whole top. Okay, now let's grab our water layer and realize that the water is doing something like that. And let's grab our road layer. Road. Where's our road layer? Is it missing? Oh, I pasted it in the road layer. Frick. Okay, hold on. Layer order. Well, shit. Okay, we're gonna do new layer, paste in here. Yeah, because some reason it pasted onto the road layer. Got it. Blending options, 50%. Edit, transform, flip vertical. So I guess it's better to convert to a smart object than to a undo that because we actually just need this. Now let's go back to our lakes and water. Lake is coming down. Lake is coming down, coming down, coming down. Freaking pendulum stuck in my head. Force that shit up. Go over here. Grab you, go back, come here. Gotta zoom in on this shit too. Ooh, okay, maybe not that much. Well, that much will do. Okay, so now the road is coming super shallow like that. No, it's nope. It's more like that. A little more though. Nope, less shallow. I hate when I put roads at angles like this. So difficult to recreate accurately. Damn it. Because I want to keep the same angle, otherwise it's going to look obvious and bad. There. Perfect. And that's all that we have there. So we can delete you. And let's actually go back here. Is that really how this? Yeah, that's really how it goes. Although we have the road layer on top of the water layer back there. Why is the water layer showing on top of the road layer? That doesn't make any sense. because I drew the road on the freaking forest layer. God. Okay, now we have to redo that road problem we just did. Lovely. No, let's zoom back out just a little bit more. We kind of want to end here, and we want to start here. So we'll end here like that. And we'll keep going. Now we can get rid of you. Yeah. Okay, I hope that doesn't look too terrible. Now we can zoom out, move you back over here, and we know that we want the water layer to end up where? We don't need you anymore. What did we, that was 2, -2 that we'd done the water layer on? Nope. That was 3, -2 that we'd done the water layer on. Yes. So it needs to come out halfway through down here. So this should come down and then over. Okay, so that means water. It's gonna go, whoop, nope, nope, no, 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 stay on your water layer. Good boy. You're gonna come downish. La-di-da-di-da-di-da. Whoops. And we're still going la-di-da-di-da-di-da. Like that. Although let's patch up this awkward spot. No, I said zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Come up here like that, and you connect like that. And now, no one is the wiser. Okay, that's still pretty obviously bad. Yeah, now it just looks like another crook in the road, although it's a little bit... No, it's fine. Stop paying it. It's such a minor detail. Why are we even worrying about this? Okay. Now, let's take a look at our forest. Nope. Pattern stamp tool. Here we go. Interesting. We have like a... We need to fix this foresty thingy here. So we can forest over here, no problem. However, we should keep the forest here pretty minimal. In fact, I dare say we should do something like this. Lovely. And what else do we have going on? Yeah, because the forest kind of goes out that way to the right. So I like how this goes out to the right, exactly how it's supposed to. Could be a little more shallow. No salt mines. No, I'm not doing anything related to salt anywhere. Freaking Salty Bets is too big and it's not cool enough for how popular it is, guys. I might have just pissed off the entire internet with that statement. Let's finish up our road though. Maybe zoom in just a smidgen. There we go. Road. Earlier we had said this road's coming this way, so it should come down and visit this other stuff. So in fact, I think, let's work on this road a little bit more. I think the road should do something. We'll put a city right here. Can we put a city right there? We'll put a city not quite right there, but soon after it. I think this road can then just suddenly turn and start following this. And I think that's fine. And if we do this right, we'll be okay. Ta-da! Road. Now let's bring the road down this way. Nope. Down. And you should cross. And here you'll also cross over. And down. And capital is going to be right down there. So I think this section could stand to be redone. And road connects. And does one of those. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. Lumberjack camp, city, sulfur mines. Why are there faces everywhere all of a sudden? Does it work yet? Does Brager D20 work? Damn it, it doesn't. None of my emotes are working yet. Damn you, Twitch. Damn you. Alright, we're going to take a quick side trip from... Where the hell is it? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Excellent. Here is the list of chat emotes that will be available to you as soon as Twitch gets their shit together. We've got Breger D20, we've got Neil D20. Oh, not working. We've got Gob Neil, Love Neil, Dalamar, Mafia Neil, and Uncle Oris. Unfortunately, none of these are working. They're not working yet, guys. Not yet. Hopefully, it's just for subs, of course. I can't make it for everyone. It can like Twitch doesn't work that way. It's only for subs. It's not something I can control. Anyway, we'll get to that. Hopefully, we can get that will get fixed soon. Hopefully. Oh man, there's too much life. There's too much going on. I need like a day where nothing's happening to actually work on stuff. Okay, so let's do some towns. Let's do some towns. Boop. Bop? Bop. Dupe. Do-do. Do-do. Ba-da. 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 Ba-ba. Ba-ba. How many of you guys have actually seen the movie The Pink Panther? Like the comedy thief stealing movie. One? The first one, of course. I mean, there's a lot of them, but yeah, the original Pink Panther. Cool. Yeah, I mean the first one, not like the one that was recently released. I mean the first one. Awesome. With Peter Sellers, yeah, Peter Sellers is the man. I'm glad to see so many people have seen that. Makes me happy. That was like one of the movies that, you know, I watched a lot as a kid. Maybe not a lot, but that would come up. Also, another great Peter Sellers film, The Party, with Peter Sellers. Oh my god, that one's so good. That one's so good. Only in the 70s would a movie end with people riding an elephant through a bubble bath house. Only in the 70s. I think there's too many towns down here. The Party is this movie about this terrible actor that like destroys this, you know, set that people have been prepping for ages. Like it's this thing where they're blowing up this building and he accidentally sets off the explosions way too soon. And everyone gives him so much shit. He's a terrible actor and like someone calls like, "Oh, blacklist this guy. We can never have him ever again for anything." And so some guy like gets pissed and like jots his name down, like underlines it, so he knows like get rid of this guy. But he accidentally writes it down on an invite list for a big famous Hollywood party, and so then shenanigans happen, and he's hilarious. Anyway, we're gonna name some towns. Let's name this town up here. You know what? Let's change the color so we can actually read what we write when we write it. Newgale. Ooh, Collard? No, not Collard. Blackthorn. Blackthorn's good. I I can't understand what Argabazak. I don't know. Bedon. Noswar. Mm-hmm. Shindigs? I don't think so. We're not doing Stockholm. Come on. Ebenshire. Dossox. Faldara. Farbridge. We're just making maps right now. In a little bit, we're going to actually be planning an adventure, not for roleplay, but for a different game, for a different D&D game I run. Tyrus? No, Tyrunt? No, I like Tyrus. Tyrus is a good name. Tyrus is a great name. I should use Tyrus for something else. Lightsong? I don't like Lightsong. It sounds like an elven name. Filton? And Zagora? Zagora? Zagora's good. How about Kimford? Kimford's good. Mindor. And what was the other one right after Mindor? Oh, I lost it. It's gone. It moved too quickly. I couldn't see it. Tistel. Yay! We named all these towns. Excellent. So let's save this for now. So let's open up here we go. Here's our map. This is bothering me a lot, actually. I think we're gonna have to go back and fix that because that is just unacceptable. 3, 0. Yeah, you're even using the old forest. Okay. We'll do the new forest layer, pretty much do the same thing, except we'll barely make it down like that. And then we can do cool. And the old forest layer we can now remove. And the new one we can do this with. And this time we're going to reduce the feather on it. Something like that. We'll erase everything here for a moment. And we'll come in like this. Ooh, no, we need more of a feather than that. Here we go. There we go. Do something like that. Now we're nice. Cool. And let's return our feather all the way up. And we'll close you. Cool. Now that's going to be a lot more appealing. I do think that there should be maybe some more woodsy stuff down here. Like a small swath. No, that doesn't make any sense. But we could do something like this. We could do bloop. That's cool. I'll dig that. Yep. Happy with that. Okay. And it looks like 3 o'clock. Let's take a look at our calendar here. Actually, let me open on another tab first. Calendar.com. Why is nothing scheduled for today? Here we go. This is this week. Why is nothing scheduled for today? Why is cartography not scheduled for today? The hell, what time does cartography normally start? Normally starts at 1:30. Why is cartography not on any of these days? What the hell is going on here? Okay, 1:30 to can't do 4. We can do 1:30 to 3:30, and then we'll do behind the screen until 5. Is that right? No, we can move behind the screen down. We'll start at 3:30. That gives us 2 hours. Yeah, this is right. Okay. I don't know why it's going this way. We're going to just have to repeat every Monday. It never ends. Actually, repeat every 2 weeks. Yes. Save. And then behind the screen, we can edit event. Repeat every 2 weeks. Done. Save. And then we'll go to next week, which there's cartography scheduled for already. All of a sudden we have double cartographies? What the hell's going on? There's... No, Mafia should be here and not here. Fuck it. We'll figure it out later. This is our schedule. So we'll go for another half hour and then we'll do behind the screen. Goddamn maps, man. Or calendars. Everything's all screwed up. The map of roleplay is available to everyone. You guys can take a look right here. Here's the link. Enjoy. Mafia Mondays is happening every other Monday. So not today, but a week from today. And not a week from next week, but a week from that. Every other week is Mafia Monday. Also Mafia Code A. And I'm getting like 1,000 emails right now, and I don't know why. Okay, so let's do this last panel. So we're going to save you also as 4, -2. Whoa, hold on. There is a road coming in on the left side that we did not account for. We need to go back to 4, -1. And we also need to open up 3, -1. Yeah. See, we didn't count for this road. Blending options, 50%. I don't know why you're also so low. What the hell's going on here? You to here, convert to smart object, copy, paste. There we go. Blending options, 50%. Image, edit, transform, flip horizontal. Road. Let's start here. Be a little bit smaller, and it would do. It's already kind of going down-ish. There we go. Okay, so now we have this road. don't save any changes. And we need to add a couple more cities now. We need to go doopity, doppity. Maybe a half-sized road. Where's my mouse? Where's the mouse? There's the mouse. Maybe a half-sized road that goes like there. Okay, we need to name these last two towns because we lost them somewhere. Whoops. There we go. Smetford? No. Ascalon? Yes. White Ridge. Cool. That was easy. Excellent. So now we have you, and we can get rid of, no, we need you. There we go. Okay, so now here we can go, well, let's delete all the town names. Shit, in fact, we just need to erase everything on this one. Okay, and then we'll come back over here. And we want to do one of the U, duplicate, convert to smart object, copy, paste, perfect, 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 perfect. Edit, transform, flip vertical, close that. Blending options, 50%. Now we have our road. Why did it put it actually on the forest layer? That drives me crazy. Why didn't it put it on its own layer? Okay, road layer. We have a road coming this way, and a road coming that way. And we also have some water on the water layer coming this way. And then from the other side, duplicate layers, convert to smart object, copy, paste. See, and just paste on that layer. Ah, so if I paste it on a blank layer, then, okay, got it. Edit, transform. So if I place it on a blank layer, it will overwrite the layer. If I paste it on a layer that has anything on it, then it will create a new layer, which is fine. Okay, now let's go back to our road. Fine, let's go back to our water. Our water's doing that. And our road is doing that. Now we can get rid of you. Let's go back to our water layer. That's the important one here. And we'll do this. And then let's go to our road layers. And go on like, it should be more like this. You should come here. Yay! They've all connected. So we're going to put definitely a big city there. Ooh. And then it's so hard to see when the map hasn't been compiled fully. And then you can come down this way, as well as down this way. And let's put ourselves a big city right here. Bonk. Maybe a little bit smaller. Bonk. Whoop. Put on the right layer. Bonkers. Good. Now let's do. God, what was the closest city? Okay, it was a city right there. So we can do a small village here, something here. These guys are few and far between. Now they start to get a little bit closer once we get over here again. And here we can go yada, da yada, da da, frittata, tomata. And once again, they start to get pretty far apart. There we go. There are too many emails coming. What the hell is going on? There's just too many emails coming in. Oh my, we got a wonderful question for Love Bites for next week from somebody who I can't name. But a wonderful question from somebody for Love Bites. So you guys should all tune into Love Bites next week because we've got a good one. A good one. Okay, so it's almost map naming time. We're down here. We're in the middle of these open plains. I feel like we should do at least some tree coverage. Doesn't have to be a lot, just a small amount of trees. Look. I need to put some trees somewhere. I like trees, and when there aren't enough trees, I get cranky, okay? That's pretty much the story of my life. There aren't enough trees or water, I get cranky. Mostly trees. If I'm not near the ocean physically, I get cranky. I don't like being inland. All right, there. We've got some trees. Let's do another small grove of trees over here. Another down here. Cool. Okay, now we can name these cities. Let's leave the big one for No, let's do the first one. Let's do this one. Let's do it. Okay. Oh. This is another capital city of a small kingdom. Could be called a fiefdom even. Didn't we already do a black bridge? I think we already did a black bridge. Give me a capital city name, guys. It means the name has to be capital. And I mean capital in this old-timey British sense. I like Black Brim. I'm not doing Stockholm no matter how many times you tell me about it. I'm not doing it. Not doing Gondor. Nothing from another game, book, TV show, movie. We're trying to not plagiarize children. And I say that in a loving way, not in a derogatory way. Bertha? White Wall? Black Ridge? Eagle's Grace? Jacob's Crossing? Zephyr? I like Zephyr. We're gonna go with Zephyr. Zephyr is a good name. So let's name these other towns. Maxwell is an awkward town name. Kempton. Sumeric. What, is Zephyr the name of something else somewhere else? Tenton. Clear Spring. Uras. Really, I don't see Zephyr as a common name very often at all. Far. Urdana. Stop. Who keeps saying River Run? Bastin. Stone Car. Hydrus. Sidon. Someone said Bastin is a game. That's Baston. This is Bastin. But Bastin, I don't know. I think it's probably an obscure enough game that it's fine. I mean, at some point you're going to have overlaps. I just don't want to take things that are like clearly obvious pulls from other things. Rose Luck. Rye. Yeah, I don't mind having things that are, there's some overlap here or there, but I just don't want to take Galar, yeah. Take things that are famous places in other genres. Falaror. And I like Falaror, actually. I think we're going to change Zephyr to Falaror. That's a good name. And we'll change Falaror to something else. Degen. Zanril. And we'll bring Lahar down a little bit. And we'll bring Bastin down a little, up a little bit. And we'll take Roseluck. Okay, apparently Roseluck is missing. There it is. And Galver. Oh, we missed the one at the very bottom. We got to do them at the bottom now. And last but not least, we have Orn. I like it. Tintin. Where's Kempton? It's like the second one we did, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Kempton. Cool. We'll save this. And while not necessarily done, no, we're going to close everything. Yeah, we're going to close you. We're going to close everything. We're going to automate. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to push everything live to the website to see how it looks. And during that time when Photoshop is like chugging and chugging and chugging and chugging and like, you know, copying all these things, it'll take about a minute. I'm going to run like a 1-minute ad. Literally, Photoshop is just going to be opening and closing shit, and I'm going to go get some water. So you're not going to miss anything. I'll be back in 1 minute. Okay? Cool.
New Axe Face Range. Cleanse, shave, finish. Face care for heroes.
Look at that. 1 minute of commercials, and you guys missed nothing. In fact, I could have run like 2 minutes of commercials. It's still chugging along. So, yeah. Yeah. So here's the deal. Once Twitch released Turbo, all people who got subscription buttons from then on will still show ads. In fact, the only way to not get ads is to get Turbo. It's total bullshit, but that's the reality of the situation we're in. And if you want to unsubscribe because you'll still get ads, I understand. I'm very sorry about this. It's way out of my control. There's nothing I can do about it. But I will have promised to reduce ads by like, significant margin. Neil, are you okay with using historic city names that have been changed? I'd rather not. I mean, I don't want to use any names that are clearly taken from something else. So if there was a village in your town that used to be called Red Gulch, but now you call it Blue Gulch, we can use Red Gulch. That's fine. But I wouldn't want to use something like, um, oh, what was the capital? What was Tokyo called before it was called Tokyo? Whatever. Like I wouldn't want to call something Constantinople. I mean, it's Istanbul now, but I wouldn't use the name Constantinople. So that sort of thing. You can use name generators. That's totally cool. Yeah, not using Stockholm, not using Eisengrad, not going to use Leningrad, not going to use Stalingrad, not going to use St. Petersburg. Lake Tasia's legit. Lake Tasia is fucking legit, man. Don't even. I mean, occasionally names will get through. Like Sidon, if Sidon got through, then I don't like how famous of a name is Sidon, and what is the context around it? Sidon is a city. It's an old city. Wow, Sidon's an ancient city. It has a Phoenician name. Anyway, it's one of those things that it's probably fine. I'm sure there's many things named Sidon. As someone mentioned earlier, it's going to be almost impossible to get something that is truly unique and used for the first time. So as long as it's not anything that is too obviously recognizable, it's fine. Like I would have to like look at Sidon to make sure I'm not. Here's the thing: like I wouldn't if I named something Jerusalem, it would be like a random town. It wouldn't be like, oh hey, we're gonna name this place Jerusalem, and it's gonna be like the holy city for all these different people. Like so, if I use the name Sidon, it's not because it's in any relation to the original Sidon, and I wouldn't want it to be. Like it would be a coincidence. So yeah, no blatant collusion. That's exactly the way to put it. Behind the screen is going to go on as soon as we upload these files. So in the next like 4 or 5 minutes, probably, unless there's a problem uh, with the way things got processed and we need to like modify some things. But we should be starting behind the screen in 4 or 5 minutes. So let's take a look at D&D. Roles and works, role play. Let's copy. Hell, let's just cut and paste. Cut and paste. Do this for the next 61 conflicts. Move and replace. Yes, do that for all the folders. Bam. Now we're going to go new folder thumb 450, right? Thumb 450? Yeah, it is. And we also need to do new folder thumb 225. Cool. And let's open up our handy dandy FTP thingy and go here and go here and go here and go here. And let's transfer all the maps over. Overwrite if source is newer. Apply, always use this action. Now we have to move over 200 files, but it shouldn't take that long because a lot of them are going to be the same size or won't have to be moved. And we'll sip on our punch in the meantime. And let's... Man, I haven't played Jericho in ages. I wish I could play more Jericho. Yeah, you just missed all the naming. Well, we do this every Monday where we build maps and name cities and shit. So come back next Monday and bring in those names, and we'll probably get them in somewhere. Just waiting for files to transfer. Only 69 left, 68, 65, 64, 62, 60. It's quite a few. All right, so let's go back here. I think these are all just skipping. Yeah, because these are all there's a few. Whatever, it's fine. We'll just wait. We'll just wait it out. Yay, done transferring. So now let's control refresh this motherfucker. Yep, spam control F5 until you can't spam it no more. Let's zoom out and see how well this works. This is still, we'd have to clear the cache, I think, to get that to work properly. But this down here works really well. Look at that. That actually looks really good like this. I did not think it was going to come out this well. This actually, I really like how this one road came out well. Although it kind of makes me wonder why there's even this road here. I guess I just wanted a faster transportation route. I don't know. It's there though. I think this all came out well. And it looks good to me. What do you guys think? Do you think this looks good? Neil, bottom left. Oh yeah, this ugly thing? Okay, so let's just actually do the full cache clearing. Clear browsing data, empty the cache since the beginning of time. Okay, I think we should be fine now. Yeah, see, this is now fixed, and this is now fixed. Yeah, just had to empty the cache. Yay! Piece by piece, we are building a map, guys. Piece by piece. Who said there's never barges or transportation along the river? They're just not on the map. They're totally there, though. I think it's pretty good. No, Control F5 does not clear cache. Control F5 hard refreshes the page, but it doesn't always clear the cache because I Control F5 like 20 times here. And trust me, I'm a front-end web developer. I know these things. It will not actually clear your cache. Sweet. Yeah, we just haven't had any rivers come up in game. The only river that we've come across in game that we've actually really cared about was there's a river that runs like partly through Valesburg that we've never talked about. And we talked about the river in Fitchview, and we talked about the docks down along the river, but that's it. And we haven't talked about any other rivers at all. We actually have had zero river play. Anyway, this is going to be it for behind this for cartography. I'm going to take down the stream and then bring it back up for ease of cutting up my videos, because it just makes it so much easier when they're started as two separate things. And then we're going to do behind the screen, which is where we make a D&D campaign together, and it's going to be good. Okay? So I'm going to take down the stream, and we'll be back in under a minute. See you guys soon.